The Ohio State University president, Christina Johnson, began her inaugural state tour earlier this week. Over a 2-day period, she, along with her team and a bus full of students, traveled nearly 200 miles round trip to the Miami Valley region, meeting with community leaders, researchers, students, and family businesses. The president's first stop was the Huffman Prairie Flying Field in Fairborn, the birthplace of flight. It was here that the Wright brothers developed and tested the world's first practical airplane.
He actually was holding on to the plane when it flipped, and so he would tell reporters that he was the first person in an airplane crash. That sort of volunteerism, I think, is what made the Wright brothers story happen. It wasn't like Wilbur and Orville were just these extreme geniuses and they just did everything by themselves. Like 17 businesses helped to build the engine on that plane.
From there, President Johnson traveled to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, while the student bus went on to the Paul Lawrence Dunbar House.
This house actually ended up becoming the first African-American historic site to be on a state register in the United States, and that happened in 1938.
Dunbar was a prolific American poet and author in the early 20th century. He became the first African-American to support himself financially through his writing. From there, they traveled to the Carillon Historical Park, home to the Wright Brothers National Museum. Here, the students were introduced to many of the region's contributions to world progress, including the original Wright brothers flyer plane. Not far from Carillon Park lies the Dayton Art Institute, rated one of the top 10 best art museums in the United States for children.
We walked around the lower level here, African, Asian, upward European, antiquities, Native American, American, and contemporary.
Later, President Johnson rejoined the students at Bellbrook High School, where incoming Ohio State students and families were celebrated by Buckeye Spirit.
All of my friends have been talking about this event, and I was like, oh, it's just going to be fun. We're going to come and celebrate going to Ohio State, but I really didn't expect to have that much recognition, especially from the president, and it just, oh my gosh, it was really surprising to me.
I think this is really unprecedented, especially for Bellbrook, and it shows a lot. It really does show a lot about how much the university cares about the students that are coming in the fall. So I know this is really special for Bellbrook and all the students that are going to Ohio State.
So as new Buckeyes, when you come there, again, you got 250 majors, you got 100 minors or more. We're going to find something where you can pursue your academic excellence.
On day 2, the team began their trip near the University of Dayton and made their first stop at Wilberforce University, the nation's oldest private historically black college. Okay. Ohio State and Wilberforce signed a memorandum of understanding to offer Wilberforce students online non-credit certificates in advanced golf course management and sports turf management beginning in the fall semester. The Ohio State's College of Food, Agricultural, and Environmental Sciences is partnering with Wilberforce on the agreement. The second stop was at Central State University, Ohio's only public historically black college. President Johnson and her team got an opportunity to see various laboratories where research on water resource management, among other projects, are being conducted. After visiting 2 universities, the tour drove north to Wober Mustard Company, a 4th-generation family business known for its world-famous mustards and horseradish.
Our company is 117 years old. It was founded in 1905 by my grandfather, Carl Wober, and is still family-owned and operated.
While the Wobers produce yellow mustard, their real niche is their specialty brown mustard, which comes in a variety of strengths and flavors. On day 1, the tour visited the birthplace of flight. On day 2, they found themselves discovering another birthplace.
I did not know that 4-H started here. I had not known until we started to go on this tour.
As a former 4-H'er herself, President Johnson found it natural making connections.
And then we go to junior nationals for the Cavs.
Forward, it would go this way because that is the forward on the drone.
The final stop of the tour wrapped up at Young's Jersey Dairy in Yellow Springs, Ohio. Young's Jersey Dairy is a local staple in the community, owned by multiple generations of Ohio State alumni. Their tradition is to create fun and memories for the more than 1 million customers who visit every year. As the 2022 state tour came to a close, it was a special thing to see so many people enjoying their community and making connections.
Yeah, it's been good. Definitely exhausting, but I think it's been really nice just to be able to kind of like be really present with a group of people that I've never met before.
We're here in Dayton, and I mean, behind us is a whole bunch of support just from, random fans that are just all over the state of Ohio. So just getting out of your comfort zone and, going to areas that you never thought you would go to. I mean, Dayton has so much more to offer than I would have thought of. All I knew was Dayton Flyers. That was it. So it's great.
From The Ohio State University, I'm Joe Camoriano for Ohio State News.